You are not ready for this. Huskar is now a support. Yes, support. And it actually works. Hello everyone. Today I'm sad to announce that I might actually ruin your pubs, as there is a new meta support, and it's Huskar. I am serious. I don't want to record this video as I hate the hero, but I have to admit, it's actually a legit support, and today I will show you why it works. To start this off, we will watch Ekki play position 5 Huskar, so it already happened in pro games. But lately I've been playing a lot of high level pubs and I can tell you that it's not a random pick. It does happen quite a bit in my games, and here we can see that even pro players started picking it. I believe it will get even more popular in the upcoming days as well, for reasons I will state later. In this game, Huskar is first picked, yes, and plays a lane with Mars position 1. This is something I just want to mention. The best lane I've seen him with are basically playing with an offlane hero, as Huskar support can farm Ancients as early as 5 minutes. Yes, that is true. Your support can farm mudstones like crazy, and it all requires is a carry being able to lane alone at this point. I've had a Nyx position 1 in my game as well. However, something like a Dragon Knight, Monkey King or Necrophos would be the best choices, as they both enjoy having levels and don't mind being left alone after their lane was stable. Just keep in mind that you don't really need to jungle as well. You can stay on your lane for 8 minutes and keep dominating it. Usually it's just not worth the farm you're losing out by doing that. To start the lane, Ekki skills his E. I think most of the Huskars start with W to harass early, as you can basically dominate your lanes from the start. However, what E gives you is a lot of attack speed and quite good amount of HP regen and magic resist, so it's not like going for that will grief your lane. No, you can still dominate, just like you see here, in a different way. Here the small cam needs to be unblocked, so Huskar moves to the right side, making sure AA is unable to body block. When he uses a sentry, he's going to get a good amount of harass on him and a TP out. But let's be honest, the real fun starts when you get the spears. This means that this lane is pretty much over. Every time that creeps are in decent position, Huskar will be able to zone enemy heroes out on his own. As you can see, even before 3 minutes, he's able to get some last hits on the big camp. This not only gets him farm, but also makes sure that Radiant won't have ability to pull creeps. And when he's about to pull at 3 minutes, there's no counterplay. You can't contest it. I mean, you can try, but it will end just like it did here. AA dies, gives up a first blood, and now Pango won't be able to approach creeps. Just look at that positioning. For almost whole life of that hero, you were getting Huskar only on the mid lane. Now, as a side laner, you can see how it feels. After getting first blood, Huskar has his boots, and this means that anytime enemy is caught solo, he will die, and nothing will help him, not even TPing out, as in 3 seconds that you need to channel, you will get enough spears off to burn a hero to death, even in base. After getting that kill, Huskar will pull just to get his level 4 ace up, and then the real fun starts, as he's going to hit Ancients. And you could say, bro, this is just classic jungle Huskar I've already seen in my games when someone is griefing. Well, no. The point of this hero is, he was always a strong laner, but now, people realize that having him as a support can work, as he's pretty much dominating his lanes alone if played properly. And if your core gets a free lane for 5 minutes, he should be fine dealing with underleveled and underfarmed offlaner. And he's still a support. After farming the camps, he's going through the portal to put pressure on enemy carry. First of all, he has an ops to place near enemy Ancients, as Gyro is very likely to farm there, and after that, his team will completely kick out Gyro and his supports out of the lane, killing one in process and almost killing 2 others. After that, his job is pretty much over here, and he's going to go back to hitting Ancients on his side. Let's now talk about the item build. As far I've seen, Ekki is playing with Armlet every game, as it allows you to solo Roshan, as position 5 and before 15 minutes. Are you tired of your cores letting you down and you want to solo carry the game? Well, you can do this with that hero while not even griefing. Imagine getting gold, experience and possibly rush as a mid laner at 12 minutes. If you are a good support, you can let them have Aegis. However, item wise, you don't need to do this, as you can go for things like Glimmer Cape or any other Huskar items, as basically, after the laning stage, you're like a core, just with a slow start. As for the skills, I've seen both Facets, so Cauterize and Incendiary, be played, and the big thing about the first one, it can be used as a dispel. I suggest taking this one as long as you have things you want to dispel, most notably Spirit Vessel. Yes, you can dispel it with your ultimate, but if you have other facet, most people will wait until you use the ultimate and only then use Vessel on you. However, with this, you have another way to dispel it. Role wise, I think is better played as a 5, as you have a longer lane, but he's more suited to naturally offlane heroes. That means you can play him in both roles. Just keep in mind, while you're playing 5, your ancient camp is way closer, so it gives you that freedom to farm it and still be there if your help is needed. I told you I will explain why this is a good pick. Well, most of this you could already see, as he's single-handedly winning lanes and getting a lot of farm during this time. However, there's one more thing about it. If you pick Huskar, this will completely change the way enemy heroes are picking. Most of enemy mid laners will have to pick a very certain hero that deals with Huskar well, as they have no idea whether that's a support or a mid laner. Enemies are also more likely to pick counters, like AA was picked in this game, but again, you're a support, so you don't really mind it. In the end, when Huskar was getting rushed at 10 minutes, AA wasn't even level 6, after the lane he's had. You can also go for items like Glimmer or Force Staff, so basically standard position 5 items. If played properly, the lane that you have dumpstered will not recover, and with your farming ability, you can act like both support and a core. The best part is, anything that you can think of can work, as you have your abilities to deal damage, and you can also have gold to get items. I've seen so many stupid items on that hero and seemingly everything works. As I said, I'm very sad that it works, but it does, and it will appear in your games. It's the question if you would like to be the first one to try it and see the power of it, or you want to get Huskar and contemplate uninstalling Dota after you're level 3 at 9 minutes. By the way, try contesting XP Shrine against level 4 Huskar. Good luck with that. And if you want to always be up to date with what's strong in Dota, subscribe to the channel. I plan to make a meta update very soon, as I feel like there's quite a bit of change in terms of heroes in high MMR games. Let me know in the comments if Huskar should get deleted from Dota and leave a like to help with visibility. See you!